Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at one of my OG spots. As you guys can see, it's a mess again. Very disappointing to see how it always ends up like this, even though someone picks it up. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get to what I'm talking about, or looking to talk about today. But just wanted to point that out really quick. It is very disappointing how much trash there is here. I don't think I have any garbage bags with me, but if I have some, I'm going to try to pick up at least one bag of trash to help the fishing community. And yeah, I just wanted to get that out really quick. But today we're out here for the bluegill spawn, or sunfish spawn, because a lot of them relatively like to spawn around the same time. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm looking for some beds in this spot, and this is one of my favorite spots to come to because there is so much structure. I mean, there's tires and stuff in there, which not necessarily really good for the environment, but there is a bunch of rocks and sticks, and then there's an inflow point right there from this overflow of this pond up here, and you can kind of see way back there in the corner. It's kind of murky, but yeah, we have all this structure, and I'm gonna try to look for a bedding bluegill, sunfish, any type of sunfish in here, and I'm just now seeing a couple of good ones, and we're trying to catch some to eat. So that is what I want to do. I want to try to catch some of the biggest bluegills or sunfish of my life. The biggest one I've ever caught out of here, and my PB ever, is a 1.3 pound Redear sunfish. Now that is a massive fish. I think I see one on one of those tires actually. Yeah, that's the goal for today. That is what we are going after. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a description, and I'm gonna show you guys my rig here in just a second. I'm getting a little distracted because there's fish everywhere right now, so let's get into it. And I'm kind of covering my arms and my face and everything just because it's pretty sunny. I know the clouds are kind of covering it. Necessarily, I really don't want the clouds, which probably is strange to hear from a fisherman. I would rather it be sunny right now so I can see what these fish are doing. I can actually see some massive carp like back there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind catching a carp either. I got some bait that I could use to catch those. Now sadly, I don't have any black jig heads, but I think I do have pink and black ones, but there's movement right there. I'm like a little disappointed I didn't bring a bass rod now, because I think I see a couple little bass strolling around. I don't know what the game plan really is. Last year it took me 30 minutes to catch that one Redear, so that just shows how long it can take. And also, I don't like the wind. I wish the wind and the clouds would kind of just go away, because that is not, it's not really going to help us. But today I got bluegill and crappie rigs right here. This is just extra tackle. I got some creek tackle, I got some Bobby Garland crappie baits, and I even got some flies. I don't know if I'm gonna use those yet, but we have them. There's a giant cloud coming, covering all of my vision right there, so it's gonna take about 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I see some massive carp right here, probably about 4 or 5 pounds. They are all over the place right now. If I had bread, you guys, you know what I could be catching? The amount of carp I could be catching right now. I see some bluegills right there. Oh, I think I just had one running with it. I'm pretty sure I do see a couple of beds like down there somewhere. And I swear I see one inside of this tire, but I don't want to get too close to the tire to get snagged. If I can catch a carp, that'd be fun. Just for the fun of it. I don't even want to keep one necessarily. I just really want to catch one just to have some fun. But the question is, will he eat a worm? And that is a question I do not know. This dude is so slimy. All right, so I only have him hooked twice, and that is so he can give me some action, move his little body around. see if I can spot and stock one of these big old carp. Oh, I see one right there. I don't know if you guys saw him moving. He probably is gonna get spooked. Oh, I see a bluegill. I see a bluegill. I don't know if that dude is gonna bite because I don't know if I'm over his bed or not. Looks like we got some company. Let's get a little bit out there. See if we can find one. You good? Let me get it near that tire. Got one. Pretty good one too. Gosh, right when it landed. It must have landed right on his bed. Get up here, dude. Big one. God, it's a massive Redear. Wow. We came here exactly what I was looking for. Oh my gosh. You heard that smack on the truck. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay. I get it. You don't like it. You don't like being out of water. I know. I know. But you gotta accept it, dude. You have just been caught. Oh my gosh. This is an incredible catch right here. Massive, massive Redear. Wow. Look at that beauty. Look at that. That is a catch right there, you guys. Here, I got a tape measure on my bag right here. No, 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 no. Stop it, stop it, no. Stop it, stop it. Okay, yeah, just stay there for a second. It is almost 10 inches. It's like 9 3/4 of an inch. So, great catch right there. We're gonna go ahead and throw it back here since we're taking it home. All right, we're gonna go with another big piece. Whew, almost hooked myself. All right, we're gonna go by that tire again and see if we can find the female or just another bed nearby in general. All right. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. No. I had bites like instantly again. Okay, this is good. This is really good. I think I'm gonna go with a little bit smaller piece though. Just because I feel like that might have been like one of those little babies that steal the eggs. So we're gonna kind of like Texas rig that one onto the hook. We're gonna go right back where I was. I went a little bit past it, but it doesn't hurt. Got one again. I don't know what this one is. Another Redear. He just popped off. He broke my hook. He's literally right there. No. No, that is disappointing. Oh my gosh. Dang it, dude. That hurts. It really does. Because I can still see the fish. He was like kind of, where am I? What just happened? So, I mean, he's probably not going to bite anymore. There's a lot of beds around there. Now that the sun's popping out and I can finally see him. Got a stick on that bed. That's cool. It just shows how much the fish like structure. Hey, thank you, man. He wants to just set him down right there and I'll grab one. Thank you, man. Welcome. Thank y'all.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Yeah, thank you. They gave me this catfish. Nice little channel. Get right there, buddy. All right. This, in theory, should work a little bit better than what I was just doing, but let's try it out. Here's another one. Nice Redear. Pretty big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Another big one right there. Ooh. They are thick right now. Look at that. She gone. Nicked her in the gill, but still a good fish right there. Look at that. That's that snake.
Huh?
What's that snake? See it? Yeah, along the bench, you see it? He's swimming along the bench.
Where you at?
Right there in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Doubled up on the Redears. Let me get one unhooked and I'll show you guys. Look at that giant on the bobber. I need to get the other one. We're tangled up in everybody else's rig, which is great. Just great. Just what I need when I'm catching them. Another Redear. All right, I think this is close to our last piece of worm. I'm gonna bundle it up, throw it out. Look at that. Let's get them. Nothing giant, but still a good eater right there. Look at that. On the bobber rig again. See, I mean, both rigs work for me. But when you're using a drop shot, you're kind of dropping it right in front of their face. This has to float around them and they have to see it. So this is the result. I've caught 3, I think, so far on the bobber rig. Let's see if we have one more little piece of worm. Oh, dang it. We're all out. Alright, so whoever tangled me up earlier with leaving their trash line in, we're going to use a little piece of worm off the drop shot. Because I'm not going to sit here and try to untangle that mess. That's like 20-30 minutes of waiting, and that's not fair to the fish. The fish are hungry. Y'all think that'll do it? Comment if you think it will. PB contender of the year, maybe. Giant. Giant. Look at that. Giant fish right there. Look at the size of my hand compared to it. I guess we got lucky. Look at that little piece. Look at this little guy just spit up. The fat piece of my worm that he's been stealing off. This looks like a bluegill. I'm gonna eat him too. And then we're gonna use the worm that he spit up. We're doing amazing right now. These fish are just consistently biting right there. Gotta stay hydrated. It is really hot. We're sitting in like mid to high 90s. This style of fishing never gets old to me. Basic worm, basic hook, basic fishing pole. Alrighty, this is our haul. I think 3 of these were given to me by the gentleman that was there, but the majority of the rest of these I caught. I mean, look at this bag, you guys. We got big bluegills right here, and red ears, and sunfish. I mean, I don't even know. some of these, because that one looks kind of like a hybrid. That one does too, because you see the long ear. Let's say hi. What's up? What's up, dude? But as I was saying, we got bluegills, we got Redears, we got, I think, other hybrids of different breeds. And then we got the 2-channel cats that the gentleman gave me. So let's get these inside and get them cleaned up. Alrighty, y'all. This is the end result. This is all the meat that we got. So this is a 1.5 quart little container that I got here full of bluegill fillets and 2 catfish. All right, so now I'm gonna show you guys everything that I use to prep the fish. You can use, like, you can follow the directions on this. Yeah, see, this one says you can rinse it in cold water, shake off the excess water, and then firmly press into this batter. For those of you guys that question which batter I use, it is this one by Louisiana. I always like to get the Cajun fish fry, so this is my favorite one. I have purchased this a lot, more than the like original and the seasoned one, just because I like a little bit of a kick and I like the flavor of that one. All right, so one thing I like to do, I like to get a gallon-sized bag, just because it has enough room for these fillets to shake around in here. We're gonna grab this whole bag and just dump it in there. So just cut it open, just grab it, dump the whole bag in there. As you guys can see, it is gonna be like a bag of chips that you buy at the store nowadays, more air than it is product. So that's what you want. You wanna have room in the bag. The fillet is already cleaned up. As you guys can see, that's one of these Redear fillets. Now, since they're kind of like just a perfect size, I can throw like 4 or 5 of them in here at the same time. Okay. Then what I do, I don't close the bag. I just kind of pinch it and twist it and leave all that air in there. You see there's a bubble. Now I can just toss it around inside of there. After I think it's good enough, which right there is pretty much good. It's coated compared to this one that doesn't have any. And I like to set it out and leave it there until I get everything ready. This is so the batter can kind of just stick. That's the big fillet off of one of those bluegills. I mean, look at that. That's just a lot of meat right there. Oh.
You want to put some oil on it?
So I got a good amount of fillets right here, already coated, sitting on the side and waiting. All right, you want to tell me what you put in here?
Gluten-free flour.
Uh-huh.
Like a tablespoon of the Tony Chachere's Cajun seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Like a tablespoon of chili powder.
Mm-hmm.
A tablespoon of garlic salt.
Okay.
And then a sprinkle of pepper. I don't know how much flour I put. I think it was like 3 tablespoons. And I just mixed it all together.
It smells like ramen packet seasoning. It really does. I mean, smell it.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you guys that are gluten-free or just want to be healthier with eating the fish, this is what she used. She just said all the ingredients that she put in it. But just a little bit of batter, and we're gonna throw some fillets in there for her, just because she has a gluten allergy. So right now we're just waiting on the oil to heat up and get to a good temperature where I can just drop the batter in there and it's gonna start bubbling. That's what I really want to look for. It's getting there. Get a little pinch of it. Oh yeah, it's ready. I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see this, but we're gonna just drop it where there's a little bit more lighting. See how it just bubbled up once I threw it in there? All right, that's hers. That looks pretty good too. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on. Yeesh, look at that.
Would you like some?
Yeah, the chocolate ones too. Just gonna give it a little flip. That's how you know they're getting close. When they start changing color, the top of them are kind of like juicing out. Look at that. Alrighty. So this right here is the end result. This is one of my favorite ways that I used to eat it with my parents, well, my mom don't eat fish, but with my dad. But we always used to do this, and we would like buy tostadas. But what we got here on the plate, obviously we got our fish right here. We got some Mexican rice, and then we have some pico de gallo with some diced avocado in there. And then if you guys want, you can use tostadas, you can make a salsa with it, or you can just use like tortilla chips. It's pretty much the same thing as a tostada. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little look at that. Wow. Quick bite. Yeah, quick bite of rice. I'm totally doing this wrong, but that is just an example right there of what you can make with catching bluegills, catfish, or whatever fish you want. That is a meal right there. But guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Right now I'm gonna finish up frying up the rest of this, and then I'm gonna eat it. But I'm not gonna make you guys watch me eat. That's kind of weird. But I just want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys could do a favor and just subscribe and leave a like down below. But with all that being said, I just want to thank you all so much for watching these videos. It really means a lot to me. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, so this is so much great support that I'm getting from you guys and a lot of good feedback. So just want to thank you all so much for supporting the channel and supporting the grind. YouTube is a grind. You know, posting and editing all this, and you know, going out there and looking and making my content is not super easy all the time, but I always try to make it managed for you guys. But yeah, that's a wrap, and I'll see you all in the next one.